Good evening. My name is Stephanie Roncano. I'm a concerned resident of Frisco and a taxpayer. I'm concerned about much that's happening in our community in FISD, one being Dr. Waldrop's consideration for Superintendent of the Year. As you're well aware, the two obscene books which were removed from the FISD libraries were brought to light. How many other books will slip through the cracks? Dr. Waldrop and the board, you need to identify the problem and be proactive. You need to fix it. Parents and community members do not want excuses or blame shifting. Teachers have expressed concern about the decline in academic standards and the unbalanced promotion of fashionable young adult novels. We must return to quality education. Dr. Waldrop did not sign the pledge which State Representative Jared Patterson circulated, asking all Texas superintendents to agree to take all necessary steps to get obscene books out of schools. Dr. Waldrop was unwilling to add his signature. Obscenity is not protected free speech, and it's a Class A misdemeanor to make harmful, obscene material available to a minor. In closing, I'd like to read just a few principles of leadership as shared by Major Dick Pointer's 101st Airborne Division. Strive to be a leader of character, competence, and courage. Remain humble. Never let power or authority get to your head. Take a moment for self-reflection and ask yourself if you've done your best. Dr. Waldrop and board, have you done your best to protect the children of FISD and to provide them with the highest quality education? Thank you for your time.
Hi, my name is Allison Darrell. I seek to provide parent input on Dr. Waldrop's professional evaluation and whether he qualifies for Superintendent of the Year. Dr. Waldrop has overseen a district that is distributing numerous pornographic books to our minor sons and daughters in our Frisco, Texas, lower, middle, and high schools. Doing so is against both federal and state law, as well as a breach of our trust. One pornographic book in the high school libraries is What Girls Are Made of. Its content is too obscene to read out loud, so I will speed read a few sentences from the plugged-in book review. I'm doing so to provide our beautiful Frisco community with a reality check as to the moral degradation in our schools. Quote, the text includes detailed descriptions and information about gynecological exams, contraceptive choices and use, periods, STDs, foreplay, intercourse, oral sex, masturbation, vibrator use, orgasms, erections, emergency contraception, pregnancy tests, abortion, pot smoking, wishbone dolls, which are sex toys, body parts, bodily functions, a long list. Nina engages in intercourse and oral sex with Seth regularly. She often offers oral sex so he won't feel deprived when honestly, I can't continue reading this. Note, the characters in this book are underage minors, and the book depicts sex acts with Jesus Christ. Dr. Waldrop and trustees, there is simply no excuse for having pornography in our Frisco, Texas schools. We require that the employees who approved and oversaw the distribution of the pornographic books be disciplined. New book vendors be hired who effectively screen out pornography. Every Frisco ISD library be purged of all pornographic material immediately. All Frisco libraries be closed until this is done. Both federal and Texas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
John Hoxie, followed by Kathleen Walsh.
Hello, everybody. My name is John Hoxie, 1879 Darnell Circle. It's good to see you all. I'm actually here to support Dr. Waldrop in this endeavor to fulfill the Superintendent of the Year. I'm a master trustee in the state of Texas, which means that there's several other master trustees here. It's been a long time. I'm getting that certification. You know, several years ago when I was on the board, we did a national search for a new superintendent. And we hired a very prestigious search firm to go off and find us throughout the United States. And what we said through the criteria, only bring us the top 5. The United States, the top 5. Dr. Waldrop was on that list, and that was the deliberation. A lot of